value is more than just a great price. That's why this segment is brought to you by Pick n Pay.
Now, if you have difficulty sleeping at night or difficulty staying asleep all night, Franca Katz from Pick n Pay Pharmacy is here in studio to answer our insomnia-related questions. Morning and welcome to eXpresso.
Thank you.
So not being able to fall asleep or having difficulty sleeping throughout the night is known as insomnia.
That's 100% correct.
And what is the cause of insomnia?
Most of the time, I would say 80% of the time, it's stress and anxiety that cause people to lie awake and not sleep properly, or to wake up, sleep a few hours, wake up, battle to fall asleep again. That would be the biggest cause of insomnia, yes.
And how can it be treated?
Short-term insomnia, when you're worried about an exam or you're worried you've got to take your driver's test, obviously you're going to be anxious and stressed, so you can go into one of our pharmacies. There's quite a few medications over the counter without a script that you can buy, and that would help you through that period of being stressed. It would also help for the anxiety, and so you would have a much better night's sleep. And you know, not sleeping makes the anxiety worse, so it's almost like a vicious circle. Yeah. So yes, you can get an over-the-counter medication which will help for both, but if you struggle to sleep for months on end, it's obviously a chronic condition, then you need to really find out what is the cause of the insomnia. Most of the time, again, it could be anxiety and stress, depression as well, but you need to then go and see a healthcare professional to dig in and see what is causing that. And then by treating that, your insomnia should then also get better and better.
Now, are there any steps that you can take at night to make your room a better sleep environment?
Yes, that's very important. You know, our bodies, in our brain, you actually have a hormone called melatonin, and that is the hormone that regulates our sleeping pattern. That makes you tired and let you fall asleep, and it also wakes you up again in the morning. And it works on normal light, even the light in your room. So when you have too much light, you don't have a lot of melatonin in the brain, because it's now saying, look, it's daylight, it's sunshine, wake up, be refreshed and be energized. Whereas if it's dark, then the melatonin, more of it is excreted into the brain, and it's telling the brain, hang on, it's bedtime, you know, slow down, it's time to go to sleep. So the melatonin runs in this cycle. Now, if you're going to go to bed after you've just watched a whole lot of TV, you go sit in the bed with your laptop, do some work, or play with your phone or on computer games. The light is bright. The body is saying, listen, it's not sleep time. Now suddenly you switch everything off and now you want to go to sleep. Your brain has not received enough melatonin to go to sleep. So you need to, about an hour before sleep time, switch off all the electrical things, dim the light, don't have bright lights in your room. Actually, when you eventually put off your light to go to sleep, the room should be as dark as possible. You can put on an eye mask if you want to really make it dark. Also, noise can cause you to not want, you know, the brain doesn't want to switch off, so people can use earplugs. But it's a matter of reducing the light, reducing the noise about an hour before bedtime, and then the body naturally will produce more melatonin, and you would slowly get into that pattern. It's also very important to sort of set a bedtime that the body can regulate and know around about, say, about 10 o'clock in the evening. If you go to bed almost the same time every night, then your body clock will set itself to put you into that situation of, okay, I'm ready to go to sleep. So there are things you can do just by, you know, being at home and sorting out the lighting and things like that.
Now, if you're worried about your sleeping, can you just pop into the Pick n Pay pharmacy and chat to any of the pharmacists?
Do you know, I would do that. Go chat to the pharmacist. He would obviously ask a lot of questions, and they would be able to then say to you, hang on, you know, I think there's an underlying problem here. Rather go see your doctor. They would then be able to prescribe medication for a certain period of time to get your sleeping sleeping patterns back to normal. But it's a good idea to go and chat to them, because they can also say, all right, no, it's exams or whatever, we can advise you to take this. Natural products they can advise them to take. So it's a good idea to do that, yes.
Well, Franca, thank you so much for answering our insomnia-related questions. And you know that you can pop into your nearest Pick n Pay pharmacy and chat to your friendly pharmacist for advice when it comes to insomnia. The best thing, it doesn't cost you a cent just to find out information. This is eXpresso on SABC3.
Stay with eXpresso and SABC3.